All right, caller, you might very well be my last call of the night. What's your name, comment, and/or question?
Kristen?
Yep, this is you. You're live on the air. What's up?
How you doing? I enjoyed the show. Thank you very much. And I had 3 quick comments. One, I wanted to know if you could ask supporters to tweet Tulsi Gabbard because she is from American Samoa, and the American Samoan caucus is tomorrow.
Okay.
And that's 6 or 8 delegates that could swing to Bernie Sanders.
Yep. I don't see anything wrong with that. You've already told them, folks. Listen to them. Go ahead.
So the other 2 questions I had were with regards to your last topic, as listed on the
on the title
webcast.
What is it?
Is HRC, and the first one is, how do you think there was an article in Real Clear Politics yesterday or today about how FBI Director Comey is probably going to strategically time pushing forward with the indictment on Hillary Clinton, and how that plays into electability, because we've only talked about electability with regards to polls,
heads up,
numbers,
yeah,
but we haven't talked about it with regards to if a former Deputy Attorney General of George W. Bush is going to be the FBI director and has, a strong case to make to current AG Lynch about indictments. He'll probably time that for September or October.
Let me, what was your source on that? What did you say? Real Clear Politics?
Real Clear Politics,
okay.
Yeah.
I haven't read that article, and so I don't know the reason they would believe that. But I would say there's always an October surprise. And so that would be one hell of a surprise. There is the problem of trustworthiness. Most people do not trust Hillary Clinton, and that is just reflected in the polls, right? That's not something I'm saying as a qualitative statement. That is a quantitative statement. People don't trust her. And so something like that, it's twofold, right? Some of that distrust is already baked into the system. If 67% of the people don't trust you, the email situation is not going to make them trust you any less. They already don't trust you. But then there's the other percentage on top of that really could be pushed over the edge and say that, okay, now I have no more trust for her. So the question is, if she's still in the front running with 67% of the Americans not trusting her, then how much will that pull her down? Well, I would say enough to get beat. Enough to get beat in the general election, because she's already being beat according to the polls. So it's not going to take a whole lot more for her to shave off. I think now, as of today, it's 2 points in the Quinnipiac poll for her lead over Donald Trump. It's not going to take much if these emails come out for that 2 points to be shaved off. So the short answer is, if this becomes an October surprise, Hillary Clinton loses, even more so than we're already predicting based on polling that she's going to lose. So that's that. What's your third question, man?
Yeah. So the third question is, you've talked a lot about the Bernie or Bust movement, and how, at least as far as it sounds like, you're willing to hold your nose and vote for Hillary if it comes to that. And I'm curious about the overt racism of the Trump campaign versus the whisper racism of Clinton's past campaign against Obama, where she leaked the Muslim garb photo, and she dropped the assassination comment about Obama relative to Robert Kennedy. And so I'm wondering how you feel about overt racism versus whisper racism. And my feeling is, it's better the racist we know. We can get the racist we know out of office faster than the racist that a lot of people believe isn't so much of a racist. Yeah.
So, hey, thanks so much for the call. I definitely will answer that one. I want to grab this one more, and you can catch my answer on there. I like I've said from the beginning, I've never been Bernie or Bust. However, I'm still kind of a petty dude. I'm sorry. I'm kind of petty. And the more and more I see this petty shit being peddled to us by Team Hillary, the more and more I'm like, screw you guys, because we can, progressives can really stick it to you. And that's already reflected in the polls. So that's why I kind of stay out of the conversation, because I don't want to sully the water with my pettiness. What I will do is have a robust debate about it, and allow someone who is pro Bernie or Bust and someone who is against Bernie or Bust for us to have a really rigorous conversation, for you guys to, hear alternate sides. I have to keep my opinion out of it because I'm, I, I'm not the best person to ask on something like that. As lofty and ideal as I am, sometimes I like to stick people and get them back. So, Guy's gonna have to help me with that. I'm still not a good person in that regard. All right, folks. Some great guests coming up on the show. I can't tell you who yet.